Good morning. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your week. It is rather cool if you've stepped outside today or you're still making your way around, getting out the door for the morning. Fall-like. And I love it. I'm living for it. So nice. But temperatures this morning, we're in those upper 60s for some areas. And right now, as we look at Madison, it's 72 for the moment. It is a cool day out there. Traffic seems to be flowing smoothly as well. I'll see if Max wants to, there we go. And clear on the radar too. So we aren't seeing some of the heavier showers that we thought we would see. We knew cloud cover would kind of be the main story for today, but there are some slight areas that are seeing some quick drizzles, quick showers and such this morning, but not too many to note. We did see some droplets on the Decatur camera, but that was earlier this morning per Eric. So right now, temperatures are in the low 70s. Rather cool. Once again, feels like fall. I'm enjoying it. Enjoy it for the time being. Hopefully, if you haven't left the house yet, or you had your students start school today, even teachers, hopefully you left the house with a light jacket, but it will warm up a little bit to those low end 80s. So not much warmer, but enough for you to kind of feel a little bit of a difference. We'll keep a breeze around for the day as well. So like I mentioned, low end 70s for right now. Muscle Shoals at 75, and we're seeing 68 out of Fort Payne and Haleyville. So rather nice, mild, temperate start to the day. We'll start to see those temperatures take an upturn heading into the back half of this week. But let's walk it through the rest of today. You'll see we do pick up some showers throughout the afternoon, but as you can see here, they're very spotty and short-lived really for most areas. And that breeze is right around 10 miles per hour. For most of us, we'll continue to see a slight breeze for the day. So as you head out for lunch or even well into your night, the commute home, we can expect some breezy conditions throughout tonight, and you may catch yourself in a quick shower as the evening goes, but we continue to see temperatures in those upper 70s. There will be a struggle to get to that upper 80 today, just with that overcast condition that we've got. It's gray, gloomy looking. Honestly, if you kind of look at it, it looks a little like winter weather to me, like visually. That's how I see winter weather. It's always overcast, that nice gray color, but it's kind of one of my favorites. It's a really cute landscape. I've really enjoyed it so far. So we're going to continue to see these cooler days into your Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll start to warm up a tad on Wednesday, but we'll really see that warm up come around Thursday and Friday, getting into the back half of the week. And like I mentioned, breezy days will continue. So we'll continue to see those slight showers here and there. Rain chances don't get much more than a quick passing shower or so. Tomorrow morning, though, you can see we keep up those eastern showers around Fort Payne. Fort Payne has not had a break in the mornings. They have not had a break from showers, but it's a nice start for most of us, nice dry start for the morning. We'll start to see temperatures again, getting those upper 70s, 80s to 81. There's going to be for some of our areas that trend warmer. Most of us have an overcast and cool day ahead. Good deal of a breeze out the door as well. So it's a nice start to the week. Yes, Sarah, it is nice, wonderful break from those extreme heat index values that we saw last week, and even those mid 90s. Nice break. I'll take a cooler day with some rain over high heat. High heat, I'd rather not sweat. But we'll continue to see these cloudy conditions for Tuesday and Wednesday due to we've got a stationary front that's holding a lot of those showers east of us. So that's where Fort Payne, DeKalb County, Jackson, you guys are seeing a lot of those showers in that range there. A great deal of those showers are just sitting east, and for the most of us that are west of that area, we'll continue to see just overcast conditions as we start to see the changes in the troughs this week. That's going to cause some warmer weather to head our way. We also have a warm front way in the Gulf, way in the Gulf. So we're still dealing with the back half of the cooler air mass that we've had roll through. And once that passes through, we're expecting to see a slight change in our forecast heading into the back half of the week. And for my teachers and students that may be watching, you might want to head outside. It's going to be a little overcast, but hey, you got a cooler day to play on the playground. Hope you packed a light jacket. It's going to be a little breezy out there, a little cool. I'm always chilly, so as you can see, I've got my jacket myself. But we're going to expect temperatures to be in those upper 70s for a good deal of us. Now, some areas, like I mentioned, the highest point for today is about 80, 81 degrees. That's going to be tough for a good chunk of our counties to reach. And that's just, again, due to overcast. It's mainly those areas that trend warmer, like Muscle Shoals, for example, already at 75 this morning, and the rest of us are still at 71, 72. So keep that in mind for the day. We could see that 80-degree mark much later as well. So looking at your weekend, though, if you are already thinking ahead, if you have plans, we've got some low-end rain chances, but as you can see here, we start to see those normal conditions that we get for August this time of year. We've got low 90s, we're warming back up, heading back toward our average, but we do keep those rain chances in the mix. So Saturday and Sunday there's about 20 to 30% chance of rain, so nothing heavy in particular, but we could expect to see rain chances that kind of sprinkle in here and there. You'll see some short showers, passing thunderstorm or two throughout your weekend ahead. So go ahead, plan accordingly. If you had any plans to be outside this weekend, of course, we'll walk you through the hour by hour as we get closer to the weekend ahead, but just keep an eye out for noticing that there's going to be some rain chances. And you'll notice we take an upturn to those low in 90s right around Thursday. We start to warm up a bit on Wednesday, but you notice the rain chance there is a little high. It's about 40%. It starts to drop back down heading into the weekend, and that's when we start to see the shift in temperatures. So drier conditions give us warmer weather. So we'll continue to monitor how warm that will be. We're expecting to keep the low in 90s for the next week or so. And honestly, a cool start to August for those going back to school. It is nice feeling outside. So I hope you are enjoying your Monday, enjoying the false fall. Honestly, I could have been fooled this morning. It felt like sweater weather outside. So we're finally getting some cooler weather in exchange for the heat that we experienced last week. I told you, push through those first alert weather days. We would get some cooler days ahead. And here we are in the cooler days. And even as we get to the back half of this week, it's still going to be much cooler than what we saw last week. We're not going to be extremely hot. It'll be bearable. I was talking to Eric earlier, and he said today would be a good day to mow the lawn. If you had some yard work you wanted to get done, it was maybe just too hot, or you were probably in one of those areas that it was raining heavily yesterday. Today would be a good day to go ahead and knock all that out. Maybe for our students, come home, decompress from the first day of school, play outside a little bit, give yourself a brain break before you start your homework. Or, well, honestly, I don't think you would have homework this early. I'm trying to think what my mom would be assigning for her students, but probably some fun icebreaker stuff. So, but even still, it's the first day of school. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your school year. I hope teachers are also having a great start to the school year. Thank you for all that you do. And we'll continue to monitor these rain chances for recess purposes, but also for our folks that have to commute in and around town each day. So I've not forgotten about our other folks that, work in our corporate positions and around our cities, our first responders. So when we think of rain chances throughout this week, nothing to expect as far as severity. We're not talking flooding or anything. We're just going to see some passing showers for the next couple of days. And cooler temperatures, definitely breeze, so light jackets all around. And then once we get to Thursday and Friday, we can kind of peel the light jackets back. Still keep the umbrella around, because again, partly cloudy, but also still keeping those rain chances in the mix. Very small rain chances. We walk it back to about 20%. But warmer conditions are to come. And honestly, I feel like this is perfect weather this week. I feel like it's perfect. This is right where I want it to be. If we could sit in this like overcast to start the week, and then it warms up at the end of the week, just a teeny bit, just enough. If we could sit here for the next year, I'd be fine. I love winter, but I only like the winter outfits and the holidays and the fun stuff that you do in the winter. I don't really like the cold all that much. So I can take this where it's 60 or so degrees in the morning, and that's about as chilly as I want to get. I do not like being cold. With that being said, we'll see a warm up to come. And I hope you have a wonderful Monday, a wonderful rest of your week, and you can tune in right here at WAFF 48. You can stream right here on Facebook, YouTube. Tune in for our noon and TVL show today. So you can always catch the forecast. I hope you have a wonderful day.